5 signs that you are living with a narcissist and didn't even know it. Have you ever felt that something is strange in your relationship? Moments of affection followed by confusion. Promises followed by coldness. The feeling of walking on eggshells, without knowing exactly why. Today, I want to respectfully show you 5 clear signs that you may be living with a narcissistic person, and maybe you never realized it, all based on the emotional teachings of Krupalini Swamy, who explains how self-awareness is the key to identifying toxic patterns. Prepare yourself. Krupalini teaches that the first step toward emotional freedom is awareness. Awareness of what you feel. Awareness of what you tolerate. Awareness of the energy that exists between you and another person. When we're caught in a relationship with narcissistic tendencies, that awareness slowly gets drained, and that's why so many signs go unnoticed for years. The first sign is deep. You feel emotionally drained, and you can't even explain why. It's as if the relationship takes energy from you instead of nourishing you. Irritated, empty. When our emotional state is controlled by someone else, we lose the ability to regulate our own inner balance. A narcissist does this without you realizing it. They pull your attention. They demand validation. They create small emotional tensions that keep you on edge, even in silence. After spending time with this person, do you feel better or worse than before? If the answer is worse, that's a powerful sign. Narcissists have extreme difficulty admitting mistakes. They may even apologize, but never sincerely. Everything becomes your fault. You're overreacting. You misunderstood. You're too sensitive. The inability to show vulnerability is a serious emotional block. And this type of person will do anything to protect their image. In a healthy relationship, both people admit mistakes. Both grow together. But with a narcissist, you always end up as the guilty one. Always. If this happens often, that is an important sign. This is one of the most dangerous signs. In the beginning, everything was perfect. You were special. You were a priority. But then, slowly, the criticism begins. The comparisons, the coldness, and when you start distancing yourself, they return to treating you like they did in the beginning. Loving, attentive. This intermittent emotional reinforcement traps your mind, traps your heart, and makes you believe the good phase will return, even though it becomes shorter each time. This cycle is a major hallmark of narcissistic behavior. Over time, you begin questioning your own emotions, your memory, your interpretation of events. You say something, and they say you got it wrong. You remember something, and they insist it never happened. This emotional manipulation disconnects you from yourself, and when you lose that connection, you become completely vulnerable. If you have ever thought, am I going crazy? Did I imagine that? Maybe I really am exaggerating. That is gasp. Narcissists may seem empathetic, but it's conditional empathy. They show care when it benefits their image, or when they want something from you. But when you need emotional support, you often receive coldness, impatience, irony, indifference. True empathy requires emotional presence, something a narcissist cannot offer consistently. If empathy in your relationship depends on their mood, convenience, or advantage, that is a clear sign. Take a deep breath now, and ask yourself, which of these 5 signs did I identify with? Ask yourself, what do I receive from this relationship? What do I give to this relationship? What difficulties does this relationship bring to me? These questions reveal deep truths. Identifying these signs is not the end. It's the beginning. When you understand your emotions, when you strengthen your boundaries, you reclaim your inner power. Once you reclaim that power, no one can manipulate you anymore. No one can drain you. No one can control your soul. You don't need to leave this relationship immediately, but you do need to see what is happening. Seeing is the first step toward freedom. If any of these signs touched you deeply, you have already taken the hardest step, the step of awareness. You deserve a relationship with mutual exchange, empathy, respect, and emotional truth. Not just a beautiful illusion in the beginning, but an emotionally safe life. If this helped you, share it. Someone may need to hear this today.